Last week on Destination Big Brother, the houseguests woke up bright and early for their very first have-not competition. And let's just say, coffee wasn't the only thing that woke them up, because on day one, production decided to say, "Good morning, now suffer." The challenge was physical, it was fast, and it was absolutely not what these players expected before they even figured out where the light switches were. When the dust settled, the four slowest times belonged to Mike, Stephanie, Billy, and Ash, which means while the rest of the house gets to enjoy the luxury of real food, those four lucky individuals are now living the glamorous life of peanut butter and oatmeal. That's right, peanut butter, oatmeal, two textures, one regret. With the have-nots now determined, the houseguests moved straight into the nomination ceremony where Jay held the power as the first head of household of the season. After weighing his options, it ultimately came down to Chad, Billy, and Stephanie. And when the keys were pulled, Jay made it official. Billy and Stephanie were the first houseguests nominated for eviction. Stephanie wasted no time going into campaign mode. She began working the house immediately, letting everyone know that she could be a valuable asset to their games. In other words, "Please keep me, I'm useful, I'm loyal, and I promise I won't win anything for at least 3 weeks." Next came the power of veto selection. Joining Jay, Billy, and Stephanie in the competition were Paige, Brian, and Holden. 6 players headed out to the backyard for the first power of veto competition of the season, Waiter's Dilemma. Each houseguest had to balance a tray holding 6 drinks and keep it steady for as long as possible. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. After a strong start, the drinks and the competitors started dropping fast. First out was Billy, followed by Stephanie, then Brian spilled his chances, Holden followed shortly after, and, well, that just left Jay and Paige. And that's when something interesting happened. Jay looked directly at the camera and basically said, "There is no universe where me winning this is a good idea." What followed was a masterclass in the delicate art of subtle sabotage. A little wobble here, a tiny slip there, and just like that, Jay was out, which crowned Paige as the first Power of Veto winner of the season. Immediately after the competition, Paige and Jay checked in. Jay made it clear he would prefer that the veto not be used on either nominee. But in the Big Brother house, preferences are just suggestions. The conversations continued. The wheels kept turning, and Paige was left with a decision that could shift the entire game. So the question now is simple. Will Paige use the power of veto? And how will it affect the house? That's what you missed last week, so let's find out what the houseguests are up to now, shall we?
I appreciate both of you, and I think you're playing both a strong game. But I think like the House has kind of had a clear preference towards you two being on the block, and I don't want to upset the balance we currently have. So at this time, I have chosen not to use the power of veto. This veto meeting is adjourned.
She seems to be pretty on it and talking to like a ton of people. So I mean, I'd say do that with it maybe a little bit more.
Is it you're gonna use it
ease.
this time? Because I don't know. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of time between
That's what
between that and the
every time I go to see someone, they're talking to someone else, and I'm just like,
That's how I just wandered around. There's so many groups going on.
Yeah.
Just stepping out.
Thank you for chatting with us. Yeah.
Just between us squirrel friends. Um, I mean, I've been operating this entire time under the assumption it wasn't going to use. So it's leaning either way.
I think at this point, I don't necessarily, I don't like who Stephanie is saying she would like names out of,
That's I just heard.
but I don't like that he doesn't have any opinions on who he's gonna put out there.
I think. Yeah. I mean, what would you say if you're in his situation? I don't know if I would throw names, especially because she's being targeted for that. I don't know. Well,
I don't know what I would do if I was him either, but it's like
Jane future worried. If he did come into some power, it'd be Jane.
That's why I was like debating the likelihood between one of them winning a comp over the other. I feel like Stephanie would be less likely, but you never know. She hung up there more than he did, so
She's, I feel socially, she's been pulling everyone aside one by one. So I don't think he has like social clause.
yeah. So I think it's might be the difference for us might be, do we want to have one more we already know who's going to be on the block, or do we want to have someone else mix that up if they win each and just hope it's not one of them.
so Stephanie did for sure say that we talked to target either Holden, myself, or Ted, right?
No.
If he's gonna what?
I don't like.
If he's gonna target Jay and Paige possibly, that's not else.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, that's a good thought.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't know kind of like ahead of this. I'm leaning towards giving the biggest thing I don't want to drag. So if anything changes, just I still have with this situation, yeah. They because that's what makes that. Well, even me, even and I'd love to talk more into the game wise and go from there. Absolutely, no, that's all. Yeah, do really feel like that. I still need to obviously. Yeah, I'll be there. But so if that changes, or please let me know. For sure. Thank you so much. Oh, we dropped something.
So now that it has happened, do you know where you're waiting?
So talking to HOH, Jay, he would prefer you stay. I'm not sure if at this point I necessarily want to disturb any sort of balance. But he wants you to stay because he believes if Billy stayed, that Billy would come after him, and you weren't giving the vibe that you would be getting.
No.
I don't know if this came from you, if it was some weird rumors towards travel.
Yeah.
That if you were to be in a position of power, you would be looking at like Holden, Jorge.
Yeah. Because I feel like they're major competition.
They are physical.
Yes. So if there's HOH, that being my turn to be.
Okay. Just want to make sure that came from you.
No, that needed discussion. Well, that's when he asked, when he pulled us, he was like, who would you prefer to see up? And that's the names I did get.
Perfect. Yeah, because I'm not most physically.
No.
I mean, I gave a big college tryout there.
Yeah, yeah.
To beat them.
Well, that's the page is like, she's like, you have my phone. I'm not gonna go. That's only 4 of us. That was her. I'm like, hey, okay with that. Yeah. Like,
But yeah, I think I'm understanding.
just wish and okay, that's good to hear. Thank you.
How you feeling from everything?
It's kind of what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. A lot of people. So like, like your preference system. I'm like that. Like I heard that from page 2 of the video. She's like, I'm hearing you had the preference to stay. And I'm like, oh, from the beginning, I'm like, I'm good with that. Then.
Yeah. Okay. You have too many more people to talk to?
No, not many.
This sort of thing is just it's like it's intelligence. It's
I think it's a lot of people told me like, check.
Mhm.
And
Sure. Like, it's like
but you don't know until you don't know how it's not like I feel like I'm ready. I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
I think
yeah, just keep going, keep chatting.
chat. Don't stop. Oh no, I know.
Yeah. It's good to hear.
Yeah, here. I gotta know. Maybe 10 minutes. Yeah, it's over by the door. It's over there. Courtney and I know. He wanted to talk to you. Because me and he's
Okay.
the front. Because being in heaven, especially, this is what Jay is me. It's always
At this point, so my big thing is I'm saying to other people, you know, um, I'm okay. I'm under comments. I'm just wondering the truth. But absolutely, I know I have a lot more to do. So, so a lot of people are saying, oh, sorry, I just 7 people are saying that. Why are we doing something we don't want to do? So you don't couldn't stay. I'm gonna so I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna try to tie either. I can't say anything. You know. What's your journal? Yes, come. Do anyways. Give me that thing. Sorry. It's not on y'all. Gracias. But I do need you to get on that side of the shot. I'm trying to be okay. Holden seems like he lost a vote. Maybe, alright. Come over. You can say what I said to them. I said, if you do hear that the vote is coming from me, do not vote for me. But, or I should say, vote for me. Don't. You can, I can understand that. Yeah, I understand. I think this right. That's how. Yeah. I'm trying, and like I don't hold him to he wants to. Tim says he wants to vote for me to stay, but I don't know because I know he's close with Jay, and Jay has been trying to get me out because he thinks I'm going to come after. I did kind of reiterate I'm not coming out to him, at least right now. But
I'll feel you on that.
yeah, because at this point, I do want to stay. I don't.
Yeah, that's all you get.
Especially to go home against her. So
She doesn't deserve to be here. But Jared's her first game.
Mike because he wants to vote for her because it's her first game.
Yeah, they should base it off that.
I agree.
They should base it off
I-
conversation.
Paige, I'm pretty sure is voting for her. But I'm definitely trying.
I'm gonna try to reach out to Tim. So
Yeah, I need to go. I'm trying. I have to touch base with Courtney again because I know Courtney did originally.
Jorge seems like he really wants to keep you. Well,
Yeah.
no, not Holden. Holden does.
Yeah.
So and then Jorge seems like he might be on board. So
Let's hope.
I got you. I got you.
It's not. That's not gonna be there. That's a lead up for sure.
There's a big group out front, and just leaving the dealer like, okay, I've talked to you, I've talked to Stephanie.
I'm trying to all the time, but I know she just walked away with lunch. She said, I just want don't fucking tap type of thing.
That kind of conversation, it ends up being honest. Something like that. Probably interesting. Like, so, or whatever.
Obviously, that's the worst.
You know, and putting in the work, I gotta give you credit. It's campaign, showing the campaigns.
This seems to go.
Yeah, take away from this is that I'm hoping to show the house like my worry was you all would lump me in and like, they were all destination all number
Yeah.
one. Season one we got to get rid of because that's not the case for me.
Right. No, that was clear.
Yeah.
I even said that like straight to him. Like I was like, this I don't know what you thought that was. Like even in front of me and Jorge and who's this other person? Anyway, but like she was awkward with pulling you to the side and then made a big deal out of it. Like I don't know.
I made a big deal.
No, not you.
Oh,
No.
okay. It was like,
No, Billy did.
oh,
Yeah.
That was how this all started.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I don't know. Like those are both to me. Those are we're voting out the first person because, like, we don't want to vote out a first person, but who made a bigger mistake?
Yeah.
She would. Is it her, like, really awkwardly pulling someone to the side, or is it him acting like, oh my god, I can't believe you did that?
Yeah.
Like to me, it's kind of about that more than anything. Because even though yes, like I could see them, like I could see the small chance of one of them causing a problem for certain players or other players, and I have, I don't want them to like go against my people, obviously, but I'm not super worried.
I mean, I'm not worried about it either.
same.
We-
Like, I know.
I'm maybe a little bit leaning towards keeping Stephanie just because it's her first game and that she's more likely to make these mistakes and like maybe a little bit more forgiving and
Sure.
has played games more. That's
Can't wait. I think I don't want either one of them to have no votes.
no, I think
Yeah.
I think that would be. I'm happy to split the
11-0.
house like
No.
5, 6, or 5. I think.
Yeah.
It could
If
be
it was,
split.
if I was in that shoes, I would be it's a better pill to swallow to go out.
Yeah,
than just like a
I think so. Yeah,
zero.
I think an X0 vote is kind of
And-
cool, and so we should probably not do that if we
Yeah.
can avoid it.
And I think nobody is gonna like. It's not gonna split the house. Like
No,
it's not gonna be like a you voted this way.
Yeah, no one's like been like strong, like, no, we have to do this. Like, I've not heard that from anybody. Everyone's like been like, well, I kind of prefer this, but like, I don't really care.
And I
That
think
seems so.
if you keep it that way too ambiguous. So let's say it ends up being 6-5. Whoever stays, I don't see whoever stays going like. I need to find out who the 5 people were that voted against me. We might not even know.
Yeah,
So
no.
we're saying just go how we're going.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I think
fair.
I'm cool with that. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that everybody else.
Yeah, I don't have any
Good. I mean, that's how we started. That's how we started.
Yeah.
Somebody else to be able to get place or something.
Exactly.
Flip the votes my way.
Which way is that?
Keep going.
With Billy or stuff is an option.
Mhm.
I think I'm saying, would you rather work with Golden and
Mhm.
or Paige and
Oh,
Jay?
it's kind of an even situation at the moment. It's still so early.
Yeah.
I would say it's hard in this moment,
Mhm.
but I was just talking to Holden now too.
Mhm.
Like in this moment, I'm talking about George. I'm also very into Holden and Ray because since we've been kind of like warming up now, both are really good. Both seem to like both of us. So like,
Yeah.
do you have a preference though?
Not really.
Great.
Like, and again, like I'm not worried about there being too much of a rock band because
Yeah.
the person who's left has to actually win HOH like right now.
Mhm. Yeah. So if we're good on both of these sides of the house, go.
I would like it to be as split as possible. I would like this to be a 5-6 vote. So I don't know if I could pick like to be most sure that it would be 5-6, that would be my preference.
I know if people are going to definitely vote staff out so we can find numbers going that direction.
I don't know which about where it's
We
going.
need to get like Jorge and see. I haven't spoken to Jorge yet.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a great idea
Mhm.
to be split and everyone sees the pros and cons pretty cleanly
Mhm.
on it. Hopefully it's just Friday and no one else gets scared or looks at us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be perfect. Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's enjoying myself.
Because of just the dead silence that is discussing, like, because Jay's out there, he's telling them his preference. Yeah, no, that's fine. Listen for me. Well, listen for me. I know what's happening. Like, what's happening. I'm just standing there like I'm the worst person to walk out there right now because if they're discussing voting, I am not the person to be walking out there. Isn't that as Jade like has Jade mentioned it? Okay, so he is telling them. Okay. That is the message. He went to go find his energy drink.
Okay.
So he's wandering out somewhere. Okay, good. At least Jay is pushing for me. To everyone, I have done all I can do at this point is in their hands. Which I hate that so much. Like I have 4 minutes and then it's voting, right? Okay. My torture ends soon. My torture ends soon. I hope people respect his preference and keep me. Boy, my confessionals. I'm so sorry. No, you're fine. I think you're good. Like, I think we much already. She talked to me. Yeah, me too. And I talked to you, and you were like, I haven't talked to Jay. And I'm like,
Because every single time Jay, every single time I look, he's with someone different.
we got you, baby. Okay? We got you.
And then you get in the room. I'm still wet.
No. Okay. Everything should be okay. You good? If you want to talk to other people.
I still.
Automatic.
I just don't know if you want me to.
Oh no, not automatic.
Yeah. Like I said, like basically, I would really appreciate you to do that. I'm ready to fight and get in. I don't know. I promise you that things with him. I feel great. I appreciate it. I don't feel like you have it. You want to go. Yeah. You know, 100%.
The truth is your hair is red. Not pink.
I don't know anymore. I think I put too much red.
Yeah. No.
We are connecting. Thank you, 30. Is there anything that needed to be captured that wasn't captured?
No, not really.
What do you think?
I think strategy wise, I think like the biggest thing is like, we're feeling pretty comfortable with each other, and we're just gonna kind of keep having this good thing going right now. So I think at least that's my view of it. You have a different view of that.
Likewise. All right, cool. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you to all the viewers.
Yeah, thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Apply for season 2, right? 2,
Two.
yes.
In season 4 of Destination Mole, because there'll be season 4 by the time this airs, or 5. It might be 5. I don't know. Apply for 5 or 4 of Destination Mole.
Each other, of course. Yeah. Each month is probably gonna try it out as many people as possible. I feel like for journalists which are always communicating with some folks. Like but Billy. Oh my god. These are so complicated. God. Stop it. I was talking to somebody earlier and I was like, yeah, Sam. He was like telling me something. And they're like, who's Sam? And I'm like, who? Sam, duh. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Anyway.
I think you said it's Billy, but you said Jimmy earlier.
Oh my god, I literally just doubled down on Billy.
So
Counterpoint.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is that Stephanie, if she was put in a position of power, she would look at like you before.
She's coming after me. It's like her ego, and I'm like, well, why make him mad? So it's just like, hello. So yeah. Oh, I just scored that. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game.
No, it's okay. It's also what it is.
Sorry, but like someone did say.
Okay, fascinating.
So
Yeah.
I know.
Jay.
Just tell me things are hard.
There's no Nick.
Oh my god.
I'm Mike. If it helps,
I need a cat scan. Okay.
if it helps, for a while, my head kept calling you Hodor, but I knew it wasn't.
You know what?
Because of the H.
Wait, Mike or Nick? What did we decide? Sorry, not what we decided. What is your whole wife's name? Okay.
Oh no, I mean
I'm so sorry.
the only pathway I've known about is the one involving saving Stephanie, but yeah, Billy.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to hear that.
Yeah.
Because I think you're absolutely. I think I have you. So work with that. She was um but sorry, but like I feel like I do. Yeah, the tough thing about this game is that like if in the event of getting HOH we're not aware that that's the consequence and moves to a degree.
Yeah.
It's like come in.
No, come on in. We were just talking about like.
Yeah.
And then like.
Oh, it's like
I think we called.
it me Nick briefly.
And then we called Billy Jane.
I'm doing that too.
Okay. So Tim. I got something that you were talking about.
Stephanie.
God. Bill. So we're just talking about like Johnson. Who's next?
We talked. How are you?
Yeah, we just talked.
Yeah,
for the ceremony. So
Yeah.
Hi, I need you.
oh, see you later.
I don't like how she does that. It shouldn't be like. You really know because like she's gonna change.
So if you talk to other people and express sentiments, maybe we can later tell us about the changes. Because I think Jay said that was his preference. She just yeah. So I'm down for that. Like, oh, you try to flip.
I think it's pretty fun too.
Yeah.
If nothing else, you're aware and something that you play with going forward. It's also something that I highly suspect one, maybe even two chances to re-enter the game because how long it is.
Yeah, good point.
So I
Well, you
think
can tease that night one.
yeah. So I would say also when talking to Billy, remember their name first off, and then
I'm sorry. I hope that's not. It's I really
no,
trying.
yeah.
I haven't looked at the poster in hours, so
I think because we don't know what the Jerry situation is, it's only just small because to be
Yeah.
like incredibly respectful and maybe even motivating to some leave because like they can commit right. If they don't come back, not say something happen, but generally not visually feel like
we should talk. Just social relationships can be important.
eyes. Like,
Uh-huh.
even if the rules say
Yeah.
be parenting.
Yeah.
I, I think this round shouldn't matter. I haven't talked to her, and then now she comes up and starts campaigning really hard. I also told Jay not hold that against me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to have some conversations, but there's a chance you might get away. You should maybe see if other people have opened that.
Well, there are.
There are?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm less certain now than I was before. So, okay.
So much going on. It's insane. We've got the six. We've got it upstairs. I'm kind of nervous about this vote because I would prefer Billy. I feel like I just stay. Okay. Chad, Tony. But I don't just talk to Tony and he was talking. Okay, too. I don't want to blindside Jay. Me either. So should I go talk to Jay? I'm so sorry. Oh, your name. I don't know. Because I think even the way he's right now, I think he's coming after us.
He's not. Do you think if Paige or Jay go up, we beat out? Like we try to win,
We try to win.
and we
Yeah.
use it.
So like,
We love to make it look like we are for sure working.
with Jay and Paige,
Yes.
that's
That's
Yeah.
the backup plan.
Yeah.
I want people to think that's my plan A, but it's our plan B.
Yeah. Yes. You know, Paige is cool.
Yeah.
I think everyone big up was cool. And yeah, it's a good. I was nervous about Jay being in the day, but there's a lot there. Like in the morning, we talked quite a bit. It's a lot better. So
I think that us being like the two with the like floor downstairs, like that can,
Yeah.
can make that work in our favor.
yeah,
But having more options.
yeah,
So
yeah. I don't feel like
you're holding Jorge.
Jorge. I feel like Courtney, Jorge, do the whole life. Or maybe I'm completely missing that. But if I really want to lock that in, I need to do it.
With them.
Yeah.
I think we have.
Okay.
Yeah. They both talk to me some
Okay.
like enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we don't necessarily need all six get together, but
I don't want it.
yeah. I think that's a good plan. Now, I do worry about long term us being the two outside, but I don't know yet.
I mean, I think the four people that are in the same room are a bigger target than the two people that are
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah.
So if people do figure out that like the six of us are working together, I feel like that it's like more likely targeting them.
Yeah, if one of us can win, um, next round will be interesting.
I think winning next round is fine. It's still no blood because
You still here, so you think keep doing easy moves?
it's gonna be Tony. It's gonna be whoever's left from this round.
Okay. Yeah.
So because like I actually do think it would be fine to have to come up with and then especially if we can like win the veto and save them. That's like
Yeah.
If
That
we
would
can make
that would
happen.
that would be good. That would build first of all.
Yeah.
Show them that work.
So I think we do vote Stephanie because she's going after a whole and Jorge.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and we can't do that right now.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. We're good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's good. You're just asking about phone.
Oh, you mean ask for
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah. She
Water.
she was picturing
Water.
She's like water.
Can I?
Yeah, you can come.
I kind of want to either, whoever's sitting when you feel worse about your position. You
Just thinking about you would so you rarely see in the future. That is really I just think like
Well, choosing survival.
yeah, that's like that's trying to think of who would sit there and actually be able to put together. That's what should.
Yeah, I mean, we have time.
Yeah.
More time after.
Yeah. Well,
veto.
veto. Just if you yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. She's done if she has changed it, she's done something like that. It's pretty cool. I think she's already told me. Everyone's like emotion is fine and it's also matched with like game intelligence. It's like the fact that he came to the that would be resolution. That's smart. That's intelligence. Like
Social
I
awareness.
would not yes, did he like huff and puff a little bit more stuff? Sure. But that doesn't mean doesn't suggest he's not intelligent.
That's using just manipulation.
Exactly.
Oh, why don't we go here? So we
Yeah.
can go a little bit.
When Stephanie was pitching, she so it's like this is who she pitched. I'm not going to do that because she's going after the challenge test, and I just wanted to. It's already went to help. They are pushing me to get stuff. I don't know. They're telling me correct. You could agree. You got here's the thing. They're definitely people are believe Billy's going to make people and say, statue. That's part of me. Do you know what I'm saying? No, first of all, I would have told you it's your son. Yeah. I told you between you. Ben's it's your son.
And maybe it's not after we was talking just or that we did really well the
Listen,
first one.
the source of all this has to be me because
I agree with that.
and it's specifically why. Now, to be fair, she said because they are challenged, which I get why the extrapolation is nice, but I'm telling you, she is less of a threat.
I think we can attack them. I think that he has better chance of winning.
Billy's wonderful. Like, here's the thing, I'm telling you. I'm sorry,
It's okay.
I listen, obviously do what you want and say I already know that's for Billy gives us specific options. So she said she's
That's she brought me. She talked to me about stuff.
who did?
And that's why I wanted to talk to you about it. But I understand why you're seeing Billy because
Just she just did.
And he has a very defeatist attitude.
Yeah. Seems to be that space where there's going to be next. He's probably very likely to shoot, and the Stephanie's. She's
If one of them gets power, who are you not confident in to be able to go and talk to and have a conversation with Roger? And you think you could both depend? And if it was like,
But
maybe I'm just biased because I felt like
I know that you would be.
you guys.
That's why to enjoy it. Hey Tony,
Hey, Tony.
hi, what are you thinking?
What do you think?
Right. The campaign hard.
Yeah, she is. She is complaining.
I think that. It's over.
Hello, Courtney. Please cast your vote to evict.
First of all, Maddie, you look amazing.
Oh, thank you so
my,
much.
My vote to evict is for Stephanie.
All right, thank you. Paige, please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly vote to evict Stephanie.
Thank you, Paige.
I cast my vote to evict Stephanie. I think Billy's better for my game. I love you. But early on in this game, within seconds, when you seen me, you kind of just blew up my spot saying, I knew you were going to be here. And it just put me on my heels. And I don't know, it's hard for me to want to work with somebody who I don't know if they can keep a secret. And I think Billy can. So for that reason, I'm casting my vote to evict Stephanie.
Thank you, Chad.
Hi, Maddie Taylor Moonves. You look gorgeous tonight.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Ash. Ash, please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly vote to evict Stephanie. Hi, everybody. I miss you. I love you, everybody.
Hi, Holden.
Hi.
Please cast your vote to evict.
From the second I found out you had my name in your mouth, I made it my mission to send you home. Mission accomplished. I vote to evict Stephanie.
Thank you, Holden. Hello, Ben.
Hey,
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Stephanie.
All right. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, Maddie, you look great.
Oh, thank you, sir. Please cast your vote to evict.
This is a wild round. So much tea. I'm now voting in the hinky vote side of things, it looks like, but I'm hoping to split the vote as close as possible. I vote to evict Billy, but Steph, you've been a gem. I think you're heading out. I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly vote to evict Stephanie.
It's official. With 7 votes, Stephanie will be leaving the Destination Big Brother house. But let's find out where their other house guests lie. Hello, Jorge. Please cast your vote to evict.
Hi, Julie. You look wonderful tonight. I cast my vote to evict Stephanie.
All right. Thank you, Jorge.
All right. Love you, Mom and Dad.
Hello, Brian.
Hello.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Stephanie.
Thank you, Brian. Hello, Tony. Please cast your vote to evict.
I had to flip the vote. I'll vote Stephanie. Sorry. Nothing but love.
Thank you, Tony.
All right, players. The results are in. After I read the votes, the evicted house guest will have a minute to gather his or her things, say their goodbyes, and walk out the front door. In a vote of 10-1, Stephanie, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
None of them are getting hugs.
Screw that.
All right. Stephanie, you were just the first person evicted from the Destination Big Brother house. Talk to us about what's going through your head right now.
They're all liars. Because everyone kept telling me that their preference is for me to stay. And apparently that was a lie, because 10-1, yeah. The one was maybe Mike, that's who my suspicion is, but Mike or Ash, I think, is probably my one. But, yeah, but 10, yeah, no, none of them got hugged, screw that.
Shit, it's crazy. I fucking love it. I got more to say later. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Audience, I'm living. Fucking living.
I wish I was competing. As soon as I saw that there's an advantage up for grabs, feels like this is the HOH to have been in.
What is okay?
No. Absolutely not.
Okay.
House guests, it's time for your next head of household competition. Get ready to slide, slip, and spill your way to power. Welcome to Slippery Slope. Here's how it works. In front of each of you is an empty milk jug. Your job is to be the first house guest to completely fill your jug. Sounds simple, right? Not so fast. To do it, you'll need to race back and forth across a surface covered in baby oil. And trust me, house guests, it's as slippery as it sounds. At one end of the lane, you'll scoop up liquid with a small cup. Then, you will carefully, or maybe not so carefully, make your way back down the slippery slope to pour it into your milk jug. You'll repeat this process over and over until your jug is full. Fall down, get back up. Spill, start again. The first house guest to fill their jug all the way will slide into victory and become the new head of household. Now, house guests, are you ready to get a little bit more messy? On your marks, get set. Oh, and before I do that, one more note for you. You may also note a smaller container right next to your milk jug. The first person to fill this jug to the line earns a mystery prize. Now, on your mark, get set, go.